So as I'm sure all of you know, that the whole Ezra Miller situation that's been going on with WB, the drama of him assaulting people in bars and hurting women. So essentially WB has stayed pretty quiet in the whole Ezra Miller situation and just throwing out new stuff to make sure to cover it up and cover up all the stuff that's going on with him until they couldn't keep silent anymore. And to the point where the fans literally go directly to them and force them to give an answer. And we finally got our answer on the whole situation of what's going on with Ezra Miller. I also want to discuss afterwards how this is going to affect the DCEU or potential ways they could go with it maybe. But for right now, what we know is that after this new Flash movie comes out next year, there will be no more, and this is from what WB has stated, there will be no more Ezra Miller Flash projects. Now, the fact that they mentioned Ezra Miller, I mean, they're probably going to do other versions of the Flash. It's a multiverse Flash movie, and they could do many things to replace him with. They could go in the direction of Wally West or go with somebody else. Regardless, after this movie, he's done. And he's officially fired from being the Flash in any of WB's projects, including, obviously, the Flash. So, what are they going to do after this whole situation? Because now that we have this answer and we know we're happy that he's going to be going, what's going to happen with the DCEU now? Because due to the fact that we don't know if Cavill is coming back as Superman, he may not. Ray Fisher is gone as Cyborg. Ezra Miller's gone as the Flash, and Ben Affleck is also going to be gone as Batman after the Flash movie. So it's like a lot of our big players are gone. I mean, we have other characters like Black Adam, and we have Wonder Woman and Aquaman. But the question is, what direction is Warner Brothers Discovery going to go with to change and shape up this DCEU, get it together, put it together better structurally, like they said they would, and make it into the DC Extended Universe that we want to see. And ultimately, there's a few directions they can go. They could try and go with what Snyder did, but at the same time, I know a lot of people have been asking for the Snyderverse to be restored, but to me, honestly, that's not the logical step to go with, especially considering the fact that a lot of people were complaining about Snyder's movies before the Justice League movie came out, his cut of the movie, and then people all of a sudden want to see more of it, but even before that point, it wasn't making the money that they wanted to make. And ultimately, what it comes down to in these studios is money. What's logical for them to make the biggest buck? And going with his direction is not going to do that. And you're missing a lot of key players in that thing as well. So that may not be the way to go. Now, I don't know entirely the way to go with this either. And I know a lot of people are probably not going to want to hear this. I mean, I don't want to hear this. I mean, I like the world that they were starting to establish. I like some of the characters as well. And Ben Affleck's Batman has grown on me over time. One thing I will say is that they probably, I know this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, this logical thing would be to reboot. And what I mean by that is reboot the whole thing, start over from scratch, and have people, have a Kevin Feige-like figure step in and then control the whole thing going forward. That way they can do it properly this time instead of rushing 2 or 3 movies and then trying to do a Justice League movie. You know, that didn't work out before, so let's try and do it right this time. But what are your guys' thoughts on this whole Ezra Miller being fired situation? Are you guys happy with it? Are you guys not happy with it? And where do you see the DCU after this? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe today to join the Izellization.